Okay, I tried to cheat a little bit by using mass haste to have us be able to run back to Archford Awil first.
I see
faster.
you are back. Have you had any luck?
Let's talk about the druids first. I found one of your druids. Steadfast Orlane has returned. Here's 300 gold. We are overjoyed to welcome back dear Bree, another 300 gold. And Terrari's returned. Nature herself is impressed with your abilities. Thank you for rescuing all of the druids. Hooray.
I see you are back. Have you had any luck?
And I've cured the spirit. You've done very well, lass. With the spirit of the wood cured, we can return to our union with nature and our creatures without fear of destruction. Here's 500 gold. I had to die to save your precious spirit. I think a sacrifice should be worth a little bit more than 500. Success. Another 100 gold. Good luck to you, my child. We already looted you.
Nature thanks you for all you have done. Go with her blessing and mine.
Wonderful, a blessing. So here are the people we saved.
Pleased to see you.
Love nature but not spiders. Still beautiful.
Hello.
And yes, so they all got into their own little misadventures.
Greetings to you.
What do you mean, nature's path? I don't see why that would be a duty. So, guiding you along nature's path means just you want to know some stuff. Which we don't. We want to leave. I'm just going to check what was outside the wood, because I can't actually remember. And then I'll see whether it would be worth just porting back to Port Last. And handing in, I think it was Relmar's journal that we got, which is evidence of cult activity. And the guy mentioned in his crazy babbling about a tower in Luskan with a wizard called Morgrim. So that would point to Luskan being the base of the cult, probably. Yeah, and then I'll have to come back here afterwards. Well, that was some nice wood adventures, despite the several caves that we had to explore.
Hail to ye!
No, I've not yet found Carathis. I'd like to make a purchase. Or rather, I'd like to make a sale. As I sell all of this stuff to you. See, this is why shops don't work like this in real life, because you can't just bring stuff into shops that you find lying around and sell them, because the shop's not going to buy them, because otherwise you'd run them out of business. But I have bought expensive things from him, so I can be forgiven. Treaties of Forgotten Heroes. Don't think that's any good. And the Imaraskan Tome of Resonance, which we still need to hand in. And the amulet. Oh, and some ears. We've got Wyvern's ear and Zor's ear. Which I can't remember who to hand that back into. I'm such a good person. 4200 for the crossbow accuracy. It is +5, so we can hit loads of enchantments. And 2500 for the dagger. Not bad. There's a kind of annoying sort of constant wind blowing effect of having the air elemental around. I suppose that's something we're going to have to get used to while we have the air element, until we can summon a new one. Well, we're in Port Last, so we can unsummon it. Get rid of him for now. Right then, so we've got a few things to do. First and foremost... Why did I just think of Formosa when I said that? From chapter 1. We want to... Oh god, my map awareness is like way down. And I just closed the map. First, we want to go and talk to the druid guy, because it was only when Satara actually... When I asked Satara for the gem that I actually remembered that it was a quest set by this druid guy that wanted the gem back for some random reason. Out of my way. I'll stab dogs and then I'll stab people soon if they get in my way. Not in real life, that's bad.
My friend, you've returned victorious. It gladdens my heart to know that there are heroes like you in the world.
It was Ballard who we talked to, yeah. Yeah, so I have Sitara's gem, do I? Like, you cannot sell plot items, but he won't talk to me about it. Yeah, I've got Sitara's gem. How do I turn it into him?
My friend, you've returned victorious. It gladdens my heart to know that there are heroes like you in the world.
I'm not going to put it on the bird bath just to try and impress him.
My friend, you've
I don't know that I can even turn this quest in. That was the quest, wasn't it? Vardogs Hunt, Risk and Bree. They're completed ones. Was it the Serpent's Gems? Oh no, that's about Waynev. What lurks below? Ganon's Journal. Or completed ones. I can't seem to actually see where his quest is on this list. So I think his quest might have actually vanished from the journal and sort of treated itself as completed, even though I haven't given him the gem. And I haven't done that. So anyone who's played this game before, please comment what the answer will be. I don't want to look up an FAQ because that might lead to other spoilers about what happens in this chapter, or even the rest of the game, and I don't really want to see that if I can avoid it. Let's go up and talk to Eltora, our favourite, like, you know, money-grabbing woman who wants ingredients, even though we're part of this place.
Well, hello. Have you exciting news for me, or is this just a routine visit?
I have one of the tomes. The Tome of Resonance. Well, the Tome of Resonance. Though I'd hoped otherwise, I felt certain I would never see it amongst my collection. You have my admiration. This should keep you quite happy indeed. 500 gold. Surely you can provide me with more. Yeah, another 100. Yeah, for selling a dagger +2, I got 2,500. For giving back this ancient, irreplaceable tome of impossible value, 600. Can remind me about the tome recovery. Right, so we've done the Tome of Life and Tome of Resonance. So let's ask about this. Where could the Tome of Fire be? The Tome of Fire has been a tricky one for me to locate. It's far to the south. Okay, so that's in the south where we'll go in the future. Was within Chartwood. Okay, about the Tome of Death. Like the Tome of Fire, it has followed the long dark road into Chartwood. That's alright. And, of course, the Tome of Ice. Near here, but to the south. Within find a tower. So the tower might be Waynev's tower. Yeah, a wizard. Alright, so 2 in Charwood, 1 in Waynev's tower.
Well, hello. Have you exciting news?
Can I see your merchandise? And I will give her, I believe we still have an excess of fenberries. Right. Just going to look for spells at this point. Any spells that I don't actually recognise that we have. I don't know whether we have a hold monster, but we'll never use that, essentially. Don't need any potions. A Rod of Beguiling. Limited usage. We sold that to her, or we thought of getting it. I guess we wanted to sell the Rod of the Ghost. We already have a +2 Ring of Clear Thought. Don't know what else to get from her. There must be more. I've got 67,000. But I don't think there are any spells here that we really want from her. No. Magical weapons. Has she got anything good? Nothing that glares at me. Ah, so I have the Thavian Circlet, which gives intelligence, universal saving throws, and concentration. The Golden Circlet is much worse. We generally don't get hit with mind-affecting spells. At least not at the moment. It wouldn't be worth getting it just for that purpose. Okay, so she actually doesn't have anything we want, because we've already got the Greater Battle Robe. Yep, we don't need her. Now she's only just for turning in those tomes. I would have thought we could get something more with those tomes, like they had like ingredient things in them. Maybe when we've turned them all in we can do something. And for the last part of this session we're just going to go to the barracks and turn in the diary thing to Arabeth, if I can actually get around this corner. There we go. Hello everyone.
I am pleased to see that you remain safe, my friend. Lord Nasher tells me he is confident of your success, though I do worry at the danger in which you place yourself. Have you yet discovered any new information on the cult?
I've located some information.
This is good news. What have you discovered?
Oh, the letter to Vardok. Reads bit of paper.
So, the cult sought to strike at you again, and this time they have given themselves away in the process. Well done! This information suggests that this Mogrim and his cult are to be found within Luskan. I do wonder, however, if this is not some attempt on their part to deceive us. Perhaps they meant for you to find this? I would like you to continue your investigation, just in case. I need a second piece of information that supports the first to be absolutely certain it is the truth. We can afford no mistake.
Well, I also have the journal. I don't want it to end the chapter before I even hand in all the bits of evidence. Ramal's journal. Read, read, read.
One can only wonder what this cult might have done had their plans in the Neverwinter Wood been successful. Well done. This information confirms it then. The cult is located within Luskan.
Yeah.
Excellent work. You have justified Lord Nasher's faith in you and more.
Good, good.
You will need to get into Luskan and enter the host tower itself. Speak to Erin. Hopefully he will have some ideas on how you can go about this.
Now, I hope this will not have actually... So we've basically completed this part of Chapter 2, I think. But I do not want to go straight into Luskan because I get the feeling that's a separate thing. And we haven't even explored, like, Charwood or anything yet. And there's got tomes and things to find. I want to do all the side quests that we've managed to find. And Weniv's Tower and things. There's lots still to do. So we don't want to go to Luskan yet. How will I get into the tower?
Speak to Erin Gend, as I said.
Will you come with me?
Both Erin and I will join you in Luskan, of course. Erin will be there to help you enter the tower. As for me, I have other plans.
Other plans? What plans?
I am sorry, but I cannot tell you. Please do not ask me to. Do not be alarmed in any case. I have my orders just as you do. I will see you in Luskan.
So she's on some kind of private mission for Nasher, probably.
Very well. Go and speak to Erin then.
Apparently we're not valuable enough to know these things.
I understand that you have found information pinpointing the cult within Luskan.
He's got his own music.
That is good. I believe I have found a way inside the city. An old friend of mine is a sergeant who works the city gates. I have convinced him that the plague is no longer a threat, and as a favor, he has agreed to allow my agents and I into the city. I will give your description to him, so he will allow you entry. Arabeth and I shall be moving our base of operations to Luskan, so we will meet you there.
Right. Very well.
Arabeth and I shall begin moving our base to the Temple of Tyr within Luskan. Once you get inside the city, meet us there. Remember to finish up any loose ends you have, and to take what companions and gear you need before going to Luskan. You will not be able to leave the city once you enter.
There we go. So at least they gave us that warning.
Go then, and do what you must. I wish you success.
Very good. So now we're completely free to do what we want. We could go straight there and rush this game if we really wanted to, but I want to see how powerful we can get. And you know, you want to play the actual game. And some people just say that the main quest isn't actually very good, because it all seems very simple, just finding these pieces and then just going into Luskan and just raid it, and then move on to chapter 3, which we do not want to do. I reckon the Luskan thing must be like the same thing as the Desta section at Helm's Hold that we had. So yeah, we're going to be finishing off whatever we want to do in chapter 2 first. Thank you very much, game. But at least we have that option now. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.